Go ahead, Johnson, please. Yeah.
Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, Namo Shakyamuni Buddha.
Oh, Nikki, would you like to introduce yourself, please, so that our friend can know you? Besides Ang and Ang, can you know Nikki, right? How? You guys went to school together?
And he knows her from me.
Oh, really? Alexis, you know Nikki well or no?
Nope.
No. Yeah, go ahead, Nikki. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Sorry, do what? Like
Can you
introduce
introduce yourself, please?
Oh, hi, my name is Nikki. I am a senior and I currently live in West Virginia.
So which school you head into? Yale, Stanford, Harvard, or MIT?
I think Princeton.
Princeton. Wow. Close to your home?
Like 5 hours away.
Okay. How about Carolina? Where you heading to? You heading Princeton too? It's close to your place too, right?
No, not Princeton. I didn't get accepted.
Where you heading to? You Penn?
Nope, not you can either. I think I'm gonna go to Rutgers.
Where's that?
It's the state school in New Jersey.
Rochester or what?
Rutgers.
Rocker. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. They accept you already, right? Good. That's nice. Okay. Thank you. So, Aaron, are you handsome today? You can turn on the cam if you're handsome today.
Oh, I'm in the restroom right now, though.
Okay. All right. Let's start. Go ahead, Ang. You can take the lead now. Okay. Go ahead, Ang.
Okay. Let's start with our recitations. I'll have our new guest start us off today because she wants to because she loves me. Okay. Can you just read this first page, Nikki?
The first page.
Yeah, just read that.
Recall the Buddha to your mind. Homage and refuge. Sorry. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Dhammaya. Namo.
She's new to this. She hasn't said this before.
Yeah. Homage to the enlightened Buddha, perfect in wisdom and compassion. Homage to the noble Dhamma, the universal law the Buddha taught. Homage to the holy Sangha, the protectors of the noble Dhamma. To this triple gem I go for refuge. May the triple gem bless and protect me and my loved ones tonight. May we be free from harm and danger. May we overcome our difficulties. May we always meet with success. May we be blessed with good health, strength, peace, and happiness. May my parents, brothers, and sisters, teachers, friends, and relatives be well and happy.
Thank you. Kalina, can you read the second page?
May they be free from harm and danger if they are faced with harm and danger. I wish that they overcome their anxieties quickly if they are faced with ill health. I wish that they regain good health soon. May the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha bless and protect them. Protect me and my loved ones tonight, O Blessed One. Keep us away from harm and danger. Let our sleep be peaceful so that we awake in the morning refreshed in body and mind. If I have strayed from the true path, may I never do so again. If I have carelessly hurt someone today by word or deed, may I be more mindful the next time. O Buddha, the Enlightened One, help me to set my heart right. May my actions reflect your love and compassion. I shall strive to cleanse my heart from hate and envy and live in harmony with all people. I should be close to the Dhamma in good as well as in difficult times.
Okay, let me choose someone last. Johnson, can you read this last page?
Yeah. I know that should the moment come for me to leave the world, I shall do so without fear or regret, because I leave the world a better person than when I came into it. Whatever wrong someone may do to me, may I be compassionate and forgive and bear no hatred in my heart. I shall bear in mind to be grateful for the acts of love and consideration shown to me, no matter how small they appear to be. For those I love and those who love me, may this life be a blessing and a source of happiness to all beings. Now, I would like to share the merits I've gathered today, as well as in the past with the Devas. May they rejoice in these merits and keep an eye on me and my love. I would also like to transfer these merits to my departed relatives and friends, wherever they are. May they be free from suffering and be happy.
Thank you.
And you have your friends Don and Amy, right?
I don't. Okay, well, these are kind of Brian knows them the best. So, if you guys want to introduce them.
Don is my friend from school, and Amy is my cousin.
Can you turn on the cam, please, Don? So where, Brent, where's Megan? Is she coming soon?
I'll get her right now.
Yeah, go ahead, Don and Amy, please.
I don't know if
Don's a little nervous.
yeah, they're new and they're new to everything, so I feel like we should
I think
Don joined again, actually, so I don't really know what's happening. Okay. There's Don.
Don, you can introduce yourself, right?
Hello, I'm Don. I'm a sophomore. And
Hey Don, nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too.
So Alexis, you wait for the customer, you charge the customer.
No, I'm running around taking orders right now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Keep the money for yourself or keep the money for
I
restaurant?
don't get paid.
You don't get paid. Wow.
No. I also don't get paid when I work at clinical this morning, so
She's just a hard worker.
Mhm.
yeah.
Should we move on to the story? Unless Amy, do you want to introduce yourself if you can? If you want to.
Hi, sorry, I'm getting ready right now, but I'm
Oh.
Amy and I'm Brian's cousin.
Where do you live, Amy? Not like
I live in Colorado and I'm a freshman.
Wow.
yes, yeah.
Which major are you taking now?
No, freshman in high school. Like
Oh, freshman high school. I thought in college. Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, she's a freshman in high school.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead, Ang. Yeah, thank you.
okay. We're gonna do the story now. If I can open it. Hold on, give me a second. Since we have so many new guests,
We have
oh
some
my
new friends, so Ang, can you explain for them the format here? What you going to do?
So basically, what do you mean format? Like the story?
No, the format of our section today. What would you go?
Oh, so today we're gonna read through a story, and then we're gonna read another story, and then we're gonna have a little group discussion about self-acceptance, and then we're gonna watch some videos, and I'm gonna choose a couple people, maybe some of our new friends, to summarize. Not biased or anything. I can't seem to open the thing, so just give me one more second. But is it this long screenshot? Okay, I have it. Okay. Uncan, can you read the first paragraph? Wait, is it this
I don't
one?
think you're sharing your screen. Oh.
Hold on. Okay, read the first paragraph.
One day, after all the Buddha had returned from begging, the Buddha summoned them to gather on the slope of the mountain in Gaya. 900 ate in silence with the Buddha and the three Kassapa brothers. When they were finished eating, they all turned their gaze. Oh my God.
Yeah.
To the Buddha.
You think that means okay. I'm gonna call on someone else for that actually. Brian, can you summarize that, please? I think AK is struggling.
Summarize what? He was laughing for half of it.
Okay, then you wanna
Well, you want me to read it or something?
No, I mean like you could, were you not paying attention?
I couldn't really comprehend what he was saying.
That's okay, I understand. He kind of is not very literate.
Yeah.
I guess someone probably was paying attention. Aaron, can you summarize that?
What are you talking about? I couldn't comprehend what he was saying.
I didn't say anything. Ryan, can you summarize that for us? Because AK needs help.
What's up, fellas?
Can you summarize the first paragraph?
First paragraph?
Yeah.
You would like to read it?
No, like AK already read it, but he started laughing, so we couldn't summarize it. So
Let me read it real quick then.
So Lexus, at your restaurant, your restaurant is famous for phở, right?
Yes.
Really? Okay, a lot of them
Yeah.
order phở.
What?
A lot of them order phở.
Usually, yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Ryan. If you're handsome, turn on the cam, Ryan.
Oh, my camera's actually broken.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like I dropped my phone earlier. Yeah. It's talking about the senses, like the six senses. And then yeah.
We're just gonna move on.
Man, what you
Daniel, can you read the second paragraph, please? If you're here.
The second paragraph. Hold on, let me find it real quick. All right. Sitting sincerely upon a large rock, the Buddha began to speak. Because all dharmas are on fire. What is on fire? The six sense organs, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and mind are all on fire. The six objects of the senses, form, sound, smell, taste, and objects of mind are on fire. The six consciousness, sight, hearing, smell, taste, feeding, and thought are all on fire. Keep on going.
Yes, please.
They are burning from the flames of desire, hatred, and illusion. They are burning from the flames of birth, old age, and sickness, and death, and from the flames of pain, anxiety, frustration, worst, fear, and despair.
Okay, thank you. It's okay. You can just stop. I'll ask someone else to summarize because that was kind of long, even though Ryan did such a great job. Dawn, can you summarize that? Oh, did he leave? I think he left. So,
Can I ask Aaron? He can. This one is
Aaron?
understand more. Yeah, go ahead, Aaron.
Okay, Aaron, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Aaron?
Hello.
Summarize, please, Aaron. This is pure and the rest in power. I think you can.
Oh man, I didn't listen.
Yeah.
Sitting serenely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Can you summarize why the Buddha say that the system organ and the sixth object and so forth, they are on fire? Why is that? Give them an example.
It's kind of similar to in the eight realizations how we keep going back into this flame of rebirth and death. So it's like a flame because I guess I'm assuming like it might be pretty, but it's dangerous. And it's like, and I think in East Asian traditions, flame is like representation of transformation.
So like the children, when they stuck their eyes to the game, is that they burned in their eyes?
Oh, I understand what you mean by burn your eyes now.
Man, see that? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And when they what's called the buba, right? Is that right?
The boba?
Yeah, they love so much that they burn their tongue, right?
Yes, they burn their tongue.
Okay. How about anything that can burn their smell or their nose? Anything that can burn
I
their
guess they like pleasant smells. Maybe like guys chasing this like perfume, you know?
Yeah, and then they smoke, right? Remember?
Smoke.
The whip.
Like from like smoking.
Oh, that's what it on fire, right?
It reminds me of this one of the sections in the 42 sections saying like how like a man will still eat the honey on the knife even if it cuts its tongue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's what it reminds me of.
So Johnson, can you give one example of burning your eyes, and then you can remind the baby not burning their eyes? Remember?
When they're on their iPads playing Roblox all day, and Yeah, that's one way to burn their eyes. So
Right.
I'll just tell them not to get pee on Roblox all day.
But burning their tongue.
Burning their tongue when they eat sweets all the time because they love candy, and I'll just tell them candy because it gives them cavity.
Carolina, you understand when you burn your ear? You know what I mean?
Maybe if you listen to music too much or too loudly.
Yeah, that's what it's about. It's so practical, right? So Brandon, turn on the cam, please. Brandon. Oh, okay. Where's Alexis? Alexis there, right? And can you ask him? Ask him whichever that they burn the eyes, the ears, and so forth. Go ahead and ask him. Pick and choose. And
Like ask them how.
yeah.
Okay. Nikki, how does one like burn your eyes, like in a sense, so like if you burn your like how Johnson said, when you burn your mouth, you're like eating too much sugar, as a kid, So how would you like as a kid metaphorically burn your eyes?
As a kid,
Yeah, sure.
probably viewing things you're not supposed to. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's appropriate to say, but
Yeah. We don't have I think we all know what we're talking about. So
viewing inappropriate things as a child.
okay.
Relation.
Did you say something, Brian? Brian, how do you burn your mind?
How do I burn my mind? Sometimes you can well, what I do when I burn my mind, it's not intentional ever, but like sometimes I feel like nightmares and like bad thoughts can burn your mind, because like yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. I'll ask somebody else. AK, how would you burn your like sense of touch?
You could burn your sense
Do you need
of
an
touch.
example?
If you like touch something you're not supposed to.
Okay, that works. Brendan, are you here? Okay. How do you burn your sense of sound? I guess we've already done that one, but still.
Sound? I thought you asked. Already?
What?
Already? Like, did you ask that question already?
I don't know. I think Ty asked it, but I'm supposed to ask other people. So your turn.
Keep the cam on, Brandon. If your hands the cam on.
Yeah, sorry. I think burning like my sense of sound. Probably if I play like horrible music in my ears every day.
You can move on. That's okay. And yeah.
Okay. So do we read the last paragraph where it says Bhikkhus every? Do we read this one? I guess we are. Sabrina, can you read the last one?
Where?
Where it's highlighted.
Because every feeling is burning, whether it is an unpleasant, pleasant, or a neutral feeling. Feelings arise and are conditioned by the sense organs, objects of the sense organs, and the sense consciousness. Feelings are burning from the flames of desire, hatred, and illusion. Feelings are burning from flames of birth, old age, sickness, and death, and from the flames of pain, anxiety, frustration, worry, fear, and despair.
Okay. Do you want to can you summarize that for us, please?
Basically, feeling can be a good or bad or neutral feeling. Feelings can come from organs, objects of the sense of organs or in the sense of consciousness. And feelings can burn like flames of desire, hatred, and illusion. And other types of feelings that are burning are flames of birth, old age, sickness, death, and the flames of pain, anxiety, frustration, worry, fear, and despair.
And
Yeah.
can you explain to them when your feeling is burning? Can you give them example?
Your feelings.
Your feeling is burning. Give one example.
Choose your words very carefully, Anne.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that sounds so threatening, Alexis. But maybe if like after you like fail a test or something, you could feel bad about it for a good amount of time.
Yeah, if you have if you love someone, if you like someone, and somehow they turn their back to you, it's burning.
Yeah, yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
You can ask him now.
Okay. Kalina, how do your feelings burn?
If you're feeling like really emotional, they can burn, like if you're angry.
Mhm. Dawn, how can your feelings burn?
The feeling of sadness could burn, or anger, like she said.
Mhm. Nikki, how can your feelings burn?
When my sisters eat my food.
Yeah, real.
Real.
Daniel, how can your feelings burn? Did he leave too?
I feel like he would say I feel like Daniel would say his feelings get burned if his Hello Kitty stuff gets taken away from him.
Oh, he's back. Most of the people leaving the second I call on them. They're coming back. Okay. Aaron, how do your feelings burn?
My feelings burn through, I would say, probably the discovery of new troubles in life.
That's very, very deep. Okay. Really not calling. Amy, how do your feelings burn?
I would say like for me example, like when my friends backstab me or like when they do something really hurtful to me.
Yeah. I don't know. Ryan, I really want to hear about Ryan. Ryan, how do your feelings burn?
What's up, fella? Like when I get sad?
Sure, yeah.
Or when I can't go to the gym, or like my brother refuses to take me to the gym. That's just sit on the couch and cry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Really.
Can ask Alexis there.
Oh, Alexis. I feel like she's okay.
I know we're closing up. What's up?
Okay. How do your feelings burn?
Yeah, they're out. They can burn. Yeah, I'm called. They can burn sometimes when things like annoy me. Like today when I was working at clinical, when people don't know what they're doing and they're gonna do something that's gonna cause more problems. That's what gets me going sometimes.
Yes, that's very understandable. Have I asked everybody? Oh, I have. Yeah, I think.
You haven't asked me.
Oh, do you want to share? You can share. You can just, if I haven't asked you, you could raise your hand. You should share. I told you to share. You don't have to raise your hand now.
Oh, okay. What burns my feeling is like today, especially like it tore down my entire forest. Like it burnt it down to the ground. I got my honors chem finals grade and it sucked very badly.
I was there once too. Yeah, it gets better. I didn't mean to. Yeah, sorry.
And
I
it
was
like
there. I remember being in your shoes.
it
So-
burnt in my entire forest down to the ground, you know.
So can you ask them how they extinguish that kind of burning of their feeling?
How they like, what do you mean distinguish? Like from other burnings?
How can they calm down, or how can?
Oh, okay. I'll ask Ankang because I haven't asked him yet. how do you extinguish your feelings?
I like to bury it.
That's not really extinguish. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Johnson, how do you extinguish those feelings?
I meditate.
Good answer. Good answer. Dawn, how do you extinguish your feelings?
Go outside for a walk. Sniff some flowers. Listen to your favorite music.
Alexis, how do you? I think she's busy. Alexis,
Yeah,
how do you extinguish feelings? Not really feelings.
bottle them up and forget.
Okay, we have a very common theme tonight. Kalina, how do you extinguish your feelings?
You just don't address them until you forget about it.
Really common theme tonight, guys. This is not very healthy. Nikki, how do you address your feelings?
I call my best friend Anne and I recommend it.
Gosh. This is an advertisement. Okay, who have I? Brendan, how do you extinguish your feelings?
Trying to think. I do a couple of things. I think Ryan left, but I think he could relate. Me and him, we can just work out. Because that produces natural, what's it called, serotonin. So, yeah.
Daniel, do you want to share?
How I distinguish feelings.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about the background noise. My family.
It extinguish the burning of the feeling, not the feeling.
Okay. You said the feelings.
The burning of your feeling. For example,
How do you feel better?
If Anne if she turn her back to you, you feel so painful. How could you calm your mind down with that feeling, that burning feeling?
Well, I take a walk around the neighborhood while listening to loud music, and yeah, basically that's it. I would just like walk around to not think about it.
Okay. Amy.
How I extinguish my feelings, I go do my makeup and remember that I'm pretty, because beauty is the key to my heart, and I just remember that I'm really pretty. So yeah, that's how I extinguish my feelings.
Okay. That's very real. Who have I not? If I haven't asked, please be honest right now. Who did I not ask? I asked everybody, right? No, did I ask Aaron? Did I ask you?
You didn't ask AK.
I did. He was the first one I asked.
Oh, my fault.
Didn't ask
I
Sabrina
think it's Aaron. I didn't ask Aaron or Sabrina yet. And
or
Sabrina's not
me.
here now. So is she here? She is. Sabrina, you go first because Aaron's not responding to me.
You also forgot about me.
Sabrina?
What am I answering?
How do you extinguish your strong feelings?
I don't try to bottle up it inside because that hurts me more by keeping it together. I feel like I more live with it, and as days and weeks go by, it slowly extinguishes itself on its own, slowly, by me distracting myself and putting myself in a more positive community until it goes away.
Okay. That's good. Brian, do you want to share now?
So how I extinguish my feelings, it really depends. If I'm sad, I listen to sad music and cry. If I'm angry, I blast Ice Spice.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
You're so real.
And move on. That's okay now, Anne. Thank you.
Okay, we can move on. The next thing that we're gonna do is our Zen story. There's two of them, so We'll do this one first. I'll choose one. Johnson, can you read the story for us?
Zen mastery. A student of Zen went to his teacher and asked earnestly, "I am devoted to studying Zen. How long?" Wait, it just disappeared. Okay. "How long will it take me to master it?" 10 years, the teacher said. Impatiently, the student answered, "But I want to master it faster than that. Work hard. I will work very hard. I will practice every day, 10 or more hours a day if I have to. How long will it take then?" The teacher thought for a moment. 20 years.
What do you think is the message?
The message is there are certain things that you cannot rush in life, and it has to move at a certain pace.
That's a very good message. Ryan, what do you think the message is? I don't know if he's here or not. Just
And you can ask him, give one example. And
give
ask-
one example
give one example.
of what?
You can
Of
skip
Zen?
step. Yeah, you can skip the step. Have to be patient. They ask him give some
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Nikki, can you give us an example where you can't like rush through something?
I'll give an example with love. I feel like if you try to force love or force someone to like you, I don't think it will end well. And I think you would rather chase them away than bring them closer to you.
That's a very good answer. Brian. Brian,
Yes.
want to give an example of something that you shouldn't rush through?
Oh, yes. You should not rush through final exams. You know what? Because like, when you rush through it, you're like so freaking stressed about it. So you should like take your time and try to remember everything. Unless you're like a learner where you remember everything and then you do it as fast as you can so you don't forget it, which I did one time and I did pretty okay. But overall, final exams you shouldn't rush because you can get bad grades. Yeah.
Kalina, do you want to give us an example? Kalina?
Something else that shouldn't be rushed is like let's say you're making an artwork or like a piece of art, you shouldn't really rush through it because it could ruin the entire thing in one go.
Yes. Dawn, give us one last example and then we'll move on. Wait, where's Ty?
Something that shouldn't be rushed is as Brian said, tests. Yeah, you only get one chance, and if you do something wrong, well, you can't fix it.
Okay. Okay, I guess we'll keep trucking. We have one more story that I'll have Kalina read it for us. Thank you. Everyone's leaving. This is kind of.
He's literally right there though.
I don't see anybody.
A man and his horse. There's a story in Zen circles about a man and a horse. The horse is galloping quickly, and it appears that the man on the horse is going somewhere important. Another man standing alongside the road shouts, "Where are you going?" And the first man replies, "I don't know, ask the horse."
You want to give us like the meaning?
I'm pretty sure it's like a metaphor about life, and that you can't like always control where you're going, and you'll just like end up where you end up, I guess.
Wait. Okay.
Can you
Apparently
give
our friends are still here. They're just
Alina, can you give an example, something that you can control when you ride on the bus, you ride on the airplane and so forth? Give an example. Kalina, yeah.
Something that you can control or something that you can't control.
You cannot control, like you are when you fly on the airplane, while you drive on the bus.
Yeah, right. Let's say that like you're getting in a taxi and then you tell the person that you want to go to this place. If they end up like kidnapping you and bringing you to another place, you can't do much about it.
So what should you do in that situation? In control.
Get out of the taxi or Uber.
You had Ang, can ask more Ang. Ask all.
Okay. Amy, what do you think
Sorry, what do I have to answer?
about that story that we read that I'll put it back up. I'll keep sharing it. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. This.
Wait, do I just have to give an example or?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
Well, like I don't know.
That's okay. We'll have somebody else.
Sorry.
It's okay. Brendan, what do you think?
What do I think about the story or?
Yeah, and like give an example of.
I think it's a good metaphor about times in life that you can control.
That's what
Very good. But anyways, I was saying, yeah, sometimes you are the rider, right? But can you control the ride sometimes? No, right? Like a roller coaster. You're the rider, but are you controlling the ride? No. So I think it's a good metaphor.
So Alexis, you are on the car, right? Someone drive for you, right? Can you control
Yeah,
the
I'm sorry.
Okay. Do I keep asking about this?
No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. This one's okay.
We keep going?
Yeah. Just ask Alexis. She driving with someone else, so can she control the driver?
Oh, okay, yeah. Alexis, can you relate to the situation right now as you are in this situation right now?
Can you sum up the situation again for me?
So your driver's the horse and you're the rider, but you don't have any control over where you go. So like,
I mean, it depends on the two different situations because if you're riding a horse, you probably shouldn't do anything dumb because it could kill you. But it's the same thing with a car. If you do something stupid, it'll kill you. So no, you can't always fully control, but you can always play your cards right to have the best outcome.
yes, that's a very good point. Okay, so now I have some videos to show you guys. Ankan, can you watch this video and talk? Oh no, we have to talk about self-acceptance. We have to talk about self-acceptance first. So we're gonna watch the video and then I have a little diagram to show you guys. So hold on, there's
Start with self-acceptance. Start with, I'm gonna.
Sorry, guys.
Start with self-acceptance. Start with, I'm gonna feel sad right now.
Wait, did I choose someone to? Johnson, you're watching this one.
Start with self-acceptance. Start with, I'm going to feel sad right now. I accept I feel sad. There's more to it. We can get into that, but just sit with accepting the sadness. Don't push it away. Don't suppress it. Don't ignore it. Deny it. Spin it. And then this is the big one. Don't now create a story in your mind about why you're sad. So what I used to do was feel sad. Oh, that's because they and it and because they and this didn't. And it's all this outside reasoning. And our ego, our mind will create this massive story about why we feel that way. And we become hooked on and addicted to the story, which means we get addicted to the sad. But if we can let the sad be without the story, just sit with the feeling, we stop being attached to it and it has an opportunity to go through us and be accepted by us. And slowly, over enough time, we move to self-acceptance and all that outside stuff suddenly it's still the same, but it's now not the problem. So wherever I'm at, whatever I'm experiencing, if it's given me those things, a sense of joy, fulfillment, meaning, peace, calm within myself and self-acceptance, that's the journey I want to take people on. And for me, one of the first messages is this: self-acceptance pretty well solves most problems. It was always inside. But I absolutely embrace, celebrate, accept, and acknowledge anyone who has to do what I did. You know what I mean? You've got to do that journey to finally realize that's the wrong direction. It's here. It's always here. If there was a thread or a theme, it's live your dream, which is the vision of our companies. It would be live your dream, not someone else's dream, not the dream you think you should have, not the dream that you think would make you look good or more acceptable, but your wacky, unusual, unique, freaky dream that's all yours.
Okay. Talk to us about that, Johnson. Yes.
All right, it's like you lagged at the beginning, so I didn't even know you said my name. But okay, so basically that video was about that woman talking about self-acceptance, and she explains it as in like accepting your feelings for what it is and not for what it could be. Whoa, I'm pretty good. Okay, so it's like she was saying, like, if you're feeling sad, right? It's just that sad feeling. You're not gonna make it into something even bigger by thinking or making a story revolving around why you feel sad. Because or just like forgetting the problem that caused you to feel sad. You forget about that problem and you just sit there with the feeling and don't think about that problem. Eventually, because you don't think about that problem no more, the sad feeling will not have anything to make you feel sad because the problem is gone. So then you would not feel sad no more. Is basically what she's saying. And she calls that self-acceptance. And yeah, that's basically the video.
Wow. So I have this little PDF. Nikki, you want to walk us through the
Gotcha.
yeah, just walk us through something, man.
All right, so there are 5 signs of self-acceptance. The first one is comfortable being alone, which
Okay, just focus on that. So I'll ask on other people. Focus on this one.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, so that one is basically saying that you don't need someone there all the time and that you appreciate being alone. And I also think it's like more of like not depending on someone, you know, being independent of things and yeah, accepting that you're alone.
Aaron, can you talk about validating yourself? Okay. Somebody else. Sabrina, can you talk about validating yourself? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. Well, all about them.
Okay.
Hold on, what? Sorry, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Sabrina, can you talk about validating yourself?
Validating myself. Uh,
That
hold
means
on.
you yourself
Uh,
that you can handle the test. You can handle your final. You can handle cooking phở for your parents. You can handle cleaning the house and so forth. That's what it call validate yourself.
Okay, so can you give us an example of how you validate yourself, Sabrina?
hold on, give me a minute.
It's okay. Take your time. I'll think of some for myself. I validate myself by rewarding myself after I get a good grade. So I got Chipotle after my bio test because I did so well. Anyways,
Oh, I think knowing that people might not like me for who I am, but I'm being someone who's true to myself. It doesn't matter what they think. Does that work?
That does work. That's a good example. Thank you. Okay. AK, can you talk about confident decision making?
Yeah. So it's like on a final per se, if you got A, B, C, or D, you gotta like see it through.
Did he mute himself again? Oh, he's
What? No, I'm just no. Like, like you gotta be confident in what you want, So like if you want something, you should go for it, basically, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should just like do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Kalina, can you talk about befriending your inner voice?
Offending or defending?
Befriending.
Oh, befriending?
Befriending.
I guess it's just a matter of like taking it into account and just not ignoring it all the time, like trusting your gut and such.
Johnson, can you talk about inner peace?
Namaste, my friends. Okay, so listen. Inner peace.
You set it off so confident. What happened?
See, I didn't get that confidence part down, you know what I'm saying? But I got the inner peace part down because even though I'm not confident in myself, I still have peace. It's like you just gotta be peaceful with yourself and everything around you. Is like inner peace. It's like no conflict, no chaos in your mind or your heart or your soul. Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, I'll ask some other people just about some random one. Brian, how talk about being comfortable being alone?
Being comfortable being alone.
Yep.
I feel like usually people are always there to help you, but you gotta learn to accept that you're not always gonna be wait, let me retrace my steps. Like you got friends, right? Everyone's you usually got friends, right? And like they're not gonna be there for you 24/7, So you gotta get, like comfortable with being alone because like everyone like people in your life is not gonna be there to take your steps for you. So like gotta know how to take care of yourself, you know?
Mhm. That's a good example. Amy, can you talk about inner peace?
Yes. So for me, how I achieve inner peace is just like what Brian said, like just being alone and just like really finding yourself in your alone time. And that's how I find my inner peace.
That's a good answer.
And you can ask more about
Oh,
decision making is so important.
okay. Don, can you talk about confident decision making?
Confident decision making is important because maybe it's an opportunity and you have to seize the opportunity. So think about your actions. Yeah, you could.
Yeah, that's good. Daniel, can you talk about confident decision making too?
Well, actually, I did made one today. So I was supposed to go to what's it called, a Secret Santa hangout, but I didn't want to go. Like I genuinely did not want to go at all. And like I knew I had a class like right now at that time, so I made a choice, and I decided to go to class instead of going to that Secret Santa hangout. And yeah.
That's good. Hold on, there's one. Alexis, talk about confident decision making.
Okay, so when it comes to confident decision making, it sometimes you just have those where you can easily answer, but there are others where you physically cannot make a choice if you're not prepared. So like let's say you're taking a test, right? And you didn't study. You can't make any confident decision making because you aren't prepared. You don't know your stuff. That goes with almost any situation, nearly. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know what's going on. You gotta know the situation. Get everything you know before you can actually make a decision. That's what makes it confident. If you're sure about the result and the outcome, that's what makes it a confident decision.
That's good. Okay, ask.
About
I'll ask
Kalina,
Brendan, he can wrap it up.
about Kalina, if you decide to go to Roger or Yale and so forth, how could you make that type of decision making in confident way?
I just do like a cost benefit analysis and just see what will work best for me.
Or if you want to go out with someone else, is that important?
What was that, Ty?
If you want to hang around with someone else, is that important? You have that confidence to make that decision?
Yeah, it's just like it's not like a huge decision.
Okay, good, thank you. Go ahead, Anne.
Well,
so tell them, ask them which one is more important in this five size, which one are more important?
Okay. Brendan, which one do you think is most important?
I think inner peace. Inner peace. I think inner peace relates to all five of them or all the rest of the four. So I think if you have inner peace down, then you definitely have the other four down.
Brian, which one do you think is most important?
Confident decision making.
Okay. Amy, which one do you think is most important?
I think, hold on, I can't see. I think inner peace is the most important.
Yes, okay. Sabrina, what do you think is most important? Which one do you think is most important?
Befriending my inner voice.
Okay, what do you think is most important?
Confidence in decision making.
Yep. Johnson, which one do you think is most important?
Inner peace.
Good. Okay, and go ahead. Move on to the next one, and after that, you can take a vote to see if they want to come back next Friday or if want to skip. Okay, go ahead. Show that short video clip first. Yeah.
Okay. Next video is about homelessness. So hold on, I might have an ad.
First up, the February freeze is.
Hold on. Okay, I'll ask. Oh, hold on. I did something. Nikki, can you please summarize this next video?
What video, Anne?
Hold on.
I'm sorry, Anne.
Okay.
First up, the February freeze is going to be a very cold week.
Low temperatures will be dropping into the single digits near zero. And those plummeting temperatures are especially dangerous for West Michigan's growing homeless population.
Newsday's Ken Colker spent the day tracking down some still living out in the elements in Grand Rapids.
This frigid weather has led to a code blue in Grand Rapids, which means the city's homeless shelters are open to anyone, including those previously banned for violating rules. But not everybody is taking advantage of it. The footprints of the homeless have a hard-packed and narrow trail that leads to the Grand River.
How you doing? All right, how are you?
Colorful tents emerge from the ankle-deep snow like flowers blooming too soon. It's hard to believe there are people living inside. The temperature is in the teens, single digits at night. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Oh, yeah.
This has been home for a year for Rowan Schwalek and her boyfriend.
This is my first winter out here.
And
Oh, it's rough. I'm telling you that. Well, it's not too bad, but you have to stay buried under the blankets or you start getting cold.
they have no heater. Her nose and hands are red. Frost coats the inside of the small Coleman tent.
That's from our breath freezing to it.
Yeah. Why here? I mean, why?
Why?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Just because I like being outside, I like camping, I like doing it. I didn't necessarily want to be out here in the winter, but
Plus, she says here there are no rules like at Mel Trotter Ministries shelter, and she doesn't have to contend with other homeless people. Like many of the other homeless, she chooses cold over shelter, code blue or not.
This is dangerous.
During a code blue, teams spread out to encourage the homeless inside.
Because certainly we don't want anybody out there. So yes, we're doing all things that we can do to say, come on in here where it's warm. We have space for you and we would love for you to be inside as opposed to outdoors in the elements.
Karen Tyson lived in Tent City at Hardside Park before the city recently shut it down.
So you're not staying inside?
No.
No.
I have not once stayed in there
And why do you decide not to stay inside?
because I don't like rules.
She also lives in a tent along the river.
I didn't see you. I was out there Saturday and I didn't see you.
Oh, well, I got things to do.
Today near Hardside Park, this homeless woman was too intoxicated to get inside.
AMR is here to help you, okay? We're worried that you might not make it through the night.
Grand Rapids police officer Jenny Rude is part of the city's homeless outreach team. She called for the ambulance.
We're worried about the folks and we're concerned that they might not survive.
This code blue will stay in effect until the weather finally warms. In Grand Rapids, Ken Coulter, News 8.
Okay. Nikki.
Okay, so basically in the video, it's saying how it's very cold outside and how some homeless people choose to stay outside rather than go in despite the space. And I feel like that's kind of a sense of like they want to take control over themselves, especially like when you're homeless, like you're very vulnerable to things. But I think if they could control something, they try to do that, even though it's like freezing outside, which is kind of sad. But
AK, as someone that lives in Michigan, what is your take on this?
I think that it's becoming overrated.
What?
So basically, like now, when you drive down like streets, you see little forest and you see like 20 tents and all. And so like their whole argument of getting away like doesn't stand anymore because now they're just cold and crowded.
Um, okay. That was an interesting take for sure. Brian, what did you take from that?
I felt really like bad for those people because like in my own house, like it's sure it's cold, but like I bet it's like 10 times colder out there, you know. And I know how well, I don't know how cold it is, but like I bet it's pretty cold.
Okay, we'll end it off with, I'll call one more person to end it off with. Kalina, you should end us off because we miss you so much.
To end us off.
Yeah, I'm gonna not like that, just like on your notes about the homeless video.
Oh.
I'll do the yeah.
I got you. I thought the video was relatively interesting in that like over the past few like years we haven't seen such cold weather. Like especially in New Jersey here, we haven't seen any snow at all for the past few years, but because of like I don't know, like a bunch of like external factors, we're seeing like worse and worse environments for homeless people and like worse and worse policies for them.
Yeah. Okay, so we're already a bit over time, so I'm just gonna wrap it up now. Brian, can you do you remember the first one? You remember the first one, right?
Yet, not yet, Ang.
Not yet.
They
Oh.
vote to see whether they want to come back or not.
Oh, do you guys want to take a break next week? I won't be here next week. That's the problem. So I won't so if you want to take a break next week and skip class next week, raise your hand or something. Say I don't know.
I
I think we all want to take a break, Ty. So I think
Okay.
break is because it's Christmas.
You tell Alexis to vote too.
Oh, Alexis, say I if you want to skip class next week.
Wait, next week?
Yeah. Say I if you vote to skip. Everyone has said I. I'm just saying. That's
Boy, I haven't
okay,
said nothing.
Okay.
Don,
You raised
Don
your
and
hand,
Amy,
Daniel.
Don and Amy haven't said anything.
I choose the mass majority.
Amy raised her hand. She raised her hand on Zoom. I saw them. They raised their hand.
Don didn't do anything.
Dawn, raise your hand. Do you want to skip class next week?
Yeah, and
He raised his hand. He pointed.
Tell them that the day that they're supposed to come back. Ang.
Oh. I won't be back for 2 weeks. That's the problem. I don't know when that's
okay.
That is
January the 5th, right?
Yeah, but that's my flight home. I don't know if I'm gonna be here.
But that's why you appoint them. That's why you need to appoint one of them here.
Oh, I appoint somebody? I gotta choose?
Yeah, that you have your power. Oh yeah. Nikki, yeah, Nikki for volunteers.
Oh,
I got you, Anne.
Volunteer to take over this class?
Yeah, I got you.
Are you serious?
Nikki,
First meeting.
Are you sure?
Good.
100%. You can't. I won't be here, Nikki.
Can you put your email on the chat, Nikki, so that I can send you? Okay, Nikki. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're safe this week, Johnson and Aaron. You're both safe this week.
So the January the 5th we come back, right?
January the 5th. You got this, Nikki.
Now go ahead, Nikki. Give me your email. Go ahead.
I'll join from the air.
Ask them to do Ang.
Oh, yeah, time to do that. Aaron, you're not off the hook yet. You have to do the first one. You have to do the two. You know.
Okay. To the Buddha I return and rely, vowing that all living beings understand the great way profoundly and bring forth the Buddhi mind.
Johnson, do the second one. Please, and thank you.
To To the Dharma I return and rely, vowing that. Can you help me out? Can you help me out?
All living beings.
Yeah. All living beings.
Deeply enter.
Deeply enter the sutra treasury and have wisdom like the sea.
AK, do the last one.
To the Sangha I return and rely, vowing that all living beings form together a great assembly and live in peace and harmony.
All in harmony.
All in harmony. All in harmony.
That's not the words either, but good.
Ryan.
To the Sangha I return and rely, vowing that all living beings form together a great.
All in heart.
Form together a great assembly. And okay, we're moving down.
Should I take over? Should I take over?
Yeah, let Daniel do it. Let Daniel do it.
Oh,
All
I'll sing
right.
it.
All right. To the Sangha I return and rely, vowing that all living beings form
Together a great assembly.
Oh, sorry, bye.
I don't think it's okay. It's okay.
One and all in harmony.
One and all in harmony. That's what it is. One and all, not live together in harmony. But that's okay. That's okay. You tried your best. You did it.
I know, but
Kalina, can you do May?
when Brian stand up, I got distracted.
I stood up to check. Kalina, can you do may I please? Oh, wait. Let me explain to our new friends what we do at the end of class because you've never done this before. So at the end of class, we do that singing chant. If you don't know it, you'll probably know it in the next 3 weeks. And then after that, we do may I. So I choose somebody and they choose blessings to say, and then we all repeat it after. So we'll give you an example. Kalina, you know how to do it, right? Like, yeah.
May we all have happy holidays.
May we all have happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
May we all eat good food.
May we all
eat good food.
May we all
good friends.
May we all be at peace.
May we all be at peace.
Peace.
Okay, now I'll choose Brian. May our parents.
May our parents be rich one day.
Yeah,
May our parents be rich one day.
May our parents be wise.
May our parents be wise. Don, you muted.
And may our parents be respectful.
May
our parents be respectful.
Alexis, can you do may our break?
May our break be stress-free.
May our break be stress-free.
May our break be rejuvenating.
May our break be
rejuvenating.
May our break be eternal.
May our break be
eternal.
Okay, thanks guys.
Thank you. Emily, can you type your email on the chat, please, so that I can send your guy email next time? Emily and Don, thank you. Everyone say thank you to Ang. She did pretty good job. Thank you. Give her high five, please.
Thank you, Anne.
Thank you, Anne.
Thank you so much.
Good job.